Yo, is this thing on? Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy Rich right here, Southern Cali. The Outlaws are back. If you don't know, now you know. This is the best show on the block. Guaranteed to be the best. Somehow, some new, some original, something to get you to break outside the box. Restructure your mindset. Reanalyze the norm. Get you to think, implement, strategize, re-strategize, blueprint. Put it all into effect and see what you can come up with. To see what you're able to produce with all of the talents and gifts and assets and anything available to you at your disposal. Some people have funding galore. Some people have networks that'll fucking destroy anyone's funding to get anything done. Some people don't have funding or a fucking network. They just know how to strategically move. And others don't know shit. Others don't know shit, honestly. And that's why society has like this like humongous gap. They're like a humongous gap between the haves, the have-nots, the wants, the how in the fuck am I supposed to do that, and faulty information in the mix, and fake ass fucking gurus who basically find people first, manipulate the shit out of the circumstances. They basically fucking drive them into failure. And by the time they meet a real credible facilitator to teach them and instruct them to the next level, they're basically skeptical, all fucking traumatized and hurt by life and the circumstances, and they're not ready to take the next step because they've probably been drained by some faulty character online. So y'all, there's so many circumstances, there's so many routes, there's so many ways to get shit done. It's basically on you. It's what types of talents and skills and what types of opportunities do you have in your circumference, in your environment, that you can go ahead and grab a hold of, use the resources, and expand from there. Go from there and create something more beautiful for yourself a day at a time. Create a beautiful perspective. On top of, like, I mean, to be honest, here's the thing about like this perspective. All right, so materials are great. I'm not gonna downplay that shit. Materials are great. Think about a fucking hot summer, a really, really, really hot summer, extremely scorching hot, and you're inside of a sheltered room, and you have the AC, and you have a refrigerator, and your refrigerator is stocked with food, and you're able to go on these streaming apps and get you a movie, and you have the electronics to go ahead and facilitate this entertainment experience while the heat is fucked up outside. You have the proper clothing to be comfortable in these circumstances. All of this matters. All of this matters. And all of this was achieved through your hard work and all of this, right? So let's be very fucking honest. Materials do bring happiness into our lives. Or the lack of really makes life more difficult and frustrating, and it kind of ruins everything when we're in lack, when we're in a lack mentality, when we're in a lack physically, financially, when we're in a lack emotionally, when we're in a lack. Life is turbulent. Life is a little chaotic. Life isn't very settled. The emotions are more difficult to manage. The racing thoughts happen to take over the mind's process a little bit more than usual when you're dealing with these circumstances that life gives you, or that you fucking put yourself in. How about that? I think that certain circumstances, like life just throws at you, but other circumstances, we put ourselves in that position. And so anything that goes on in that circumference, we basically put ourselves in that position. So for example, right now I'm headed to work, right? I put my myself in this position. I could freely not go to work ever again. I could wake up and say I'm done and never go back. Yet, I wake up and I choose, I make a conscious choice every single day that I'm asked to come to work, that I'm on the schedule. I make a conscious choice to deliberately show up and put my best effort and my best foot forward. And then I accomplish my daily tasks and activities and I move on. I keep moving forward. What I encounter at the facility while I'm having the experience that I chose isn't always in my control. But being there is my fucking choice. So what comes about it is technically due to the choice that I initially took. So yesterday I had this shirt on and it said I love squirters. It was a squirt gun shooting whatever. And one of my coworkers goes, oh, like randomly out of nowhere, I was minding my own business. I was in my booth. And he comes in and he goes, for no fucking reason, goes, wow, that's the stupidest fucking shirt you can have ever worn to work. Like, really? Like, honestly, for no fucking reason at all, he comes and then those are the words that spill out of his mouth and expects me to have a good relationship with him in return. Me personally, I really don't respond too well. Like, I'm not going to sit in there and I'm not going to throw kindle in the flames. You're not going to get me to fucking crash out or do or say something fucking stupid because, one, I'm not going to feed into your insecurities. Your insecurities are not affecting me. Another one is I know enough about your life story to know that life already got you by the balls. So what can I really do that life hasn't already done to you?